Hello, welcome to Mondays with the Mailman. Today we are in Destiny, and I'm going to be going over the build I have for my Warlock. Next Monday, or maybe today, depends on what I feel like, we'll be discussing and looking over the build I have currently for my Hunter that I just made. It doesn't have very much into it, so I'm not super gonna spend a lot of time on the build, considering I'm not done with the build yet. But I guess we can get into that now. So what I normally run for almost everything I do is my Vanquisher 4, which is an auto rifle. It's a very good auto rifle. Normally not as good as others, but I got mine from an Engram, so it had a random set of abilities, giving it Field Scout, which makes this gun much better, because a downside to it normally only having 22 rounds, this one has 42, which makes it, for the sacrifice of either reload speed or faster movement, switching guns is just a much better choice. This is the only gun I have currently fully maxed out because it is my go-to gun for almost everything. I have this because I didn't have a void weapon, and that's what was the strike this week. That was its weakness, so that's the only reason I have that. This is my icebreaker. It's a sniper rifle that constantly regenerates ammo, so you never have to reload, which is really good for raids or strikes that take a long time because you never have to worry about ammo ever, which is really nice. This is my Pocket Infinity, which is probably never gonna be fully maxed out. It's not great. It's good, but it's not the best for what it does. So it's just a solar fusion rifle that fires fully automatic. These are my swarms. I've bought neither of these. Both of these are from drops, but they are my go-to LMG for almost everything because the stability and the damage is just really good overall for the critical hits on enemies. This is my Steel Oracle, the first legendary I ever got. It's got near max blast radius, very close to the truth. It hits almost everything it shoots at, and actually, do that. Now it's fully maxed. Forgot I had that. Yeah, so I'm practically swimming in Ascendant energy here, so I have no quarrels about using it at all, especially for when it's a rocket launcher that I'm going to be using for a very long time. So now that that's fully maxed out, I should be doing a lot more damage. I have this is my band from the raid that I got. It sparkles, makes me very fabulous. I like my Spirit of the Vulture, personally, because it changes color, purple or green, depending on the day, to our time of day. Right now, with my Light Beyond Nemesis and the way my build is set up, I am currently put into Strength, which is really good for my Sunsinger because now that we're here, I might as well talk about my spec. It's really good for the Sunsinger because getting this Flame Shield, which is the faster I can get my Flame Shield, the better. And with the Strength build, it increases the cooldown time of my melee attacks, so I can use it more often. So with being almost half the cooldown of it normally being, I get that shield a lot more. With a Sunsinger, I run the Fusion Grenade. It's usually between these two, the Firebolt or the Fusion, because this is just useless to me. The damage over time is not worth it. Other people, that's a personal preference purely because you can use that, and I know other people use it effectively. I just can't. So I would stick with this one, which is great for PvP because you stick it on them and then it's just a fire and forget. I run Battle Recovery and Toughness and Duration and these will swap up occasionally. It's almost never this one because it's pointless. Because the Flame Shield is more important than killing the enemy. And this I will put on sometimes, depending on if it's a solar strike or not, along with this one. But generally it's either Angel of Light or 2 grenades, which is always nice to have, and then the increased duration to add more time for me to throw grenades. I never really use these two I could see how these would both be very effective, but this, being able to revive myself for strikes, for the raid, for the nightfall, it's just overall much better. For lower levels, I will maybe sometimes switch this to reduce the amount of damage that's incoming. This is obviously the better choice considering it combines both of those two. And yeah, that's about it for my Sunsinger build. My Voidwalker build, however, is different. Again, it's not usually the Axiom Bolt, it's usually the Scatter Grenade. Sometimes the Vortex Grenade, but not often. It's usually between these two. Blink, sometimes more PvP than not, because this helps me get to areas to cheese out the bosses. Vortex Bomb, not usually, don't ever use it. This, sometimes I used it for a long time before I realized, because the damage output's really good, because it fires 3 bolts, but this one, it's so much nicer to be able to throw it from a distance accurately and hit something and not worry about it, like at all. Like, it's no arc at all, so it's just a straight line, which is nice. Increased explosions, which is nice because blast radius, I can just hit as many enemies as possible. Sometimes I put this on. It depends if what I want to do with what's going on. This is nice because I don't have to really aim. It helps. This one, I understand the use for it because it goes really well with Embrace the Void, but I like this one better because with a group of enemies, if I kill one enemy with a grenade, it kills the rest of them because that enemy explodes. It's just nicer. If I'm running Axiom Bolt and I'm not running the explosion, I'll be running Vortex Mastery, and then obviously training focused at all toughness and all costs because that's just better. Now to get in my armor. My exotic helmet is the Light Beyond Nemesis, mainly for the fact that I didn't have any other choice, but also the revive speed is nice, and the replenishing health when I pick up an orb is really good. Because if I revive teammates faster, I spawn more orbs, and they revive me faster, just to make it a better team build. These are my raid gloves that I just recently fully maxed, and I have them because, you know, raid gloves. This is my Robo the Exodus for fusion rifle and auto rifle ammo, and my Eclipse Maws for more auto rifle ammo. That's pretty much it for this build. I guess we could go into the Hunter, but I'm not sure. I'll be doing a few more videos, probably one, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. We call it Turning In Tuesday, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm for any engrams, and any engrams I save, I won't turn any engrams that are blue. I'll put them all in here, and then I'll save them for the Tuesday when the Vanguard marks reset and the whole game resets, and I will turn it in
bursts over
with the Cryptarch and make a video about it to see what I get. But aside from that, that's about it. Be seeing more videos, trying to get ideas for videos. I'll probably be making videos for whenever I do the Nightfall or the weekly. I'm going to try to solo the Nightfall as many times, as much as I can, because that way I can maybe make that into 2 or 3 part videos that I can upload during the week. Because there's like a million other people posting footage of this game up, but it's nice to be a part of that group. What's this guy got? No. Full raid gear. Not surprised. What the hell is that? Did they change the way that looked? Oh, he's gone. Alright then.
Hi, Guardian.
Well, I guess I'll see you all later.
Good to have you back, Hunter.
And I'll see you next week.